Alright, we got bars here. What's up, Pablo? We got bars, buddy. We got bars, but okay. Let me clear the space. Let me invite some people. Because y'all don't know what's going on yet. Let me share this. Y'all don't know what's going on quite yet, do you? I share with all my mutuals. I don't know what's happening. It's okay if you don't know. Say you don't know. Say, I don't know. I'm just a new guy here. If you don't know what's happening, we're going to restart a couple times before we get going. That's what's up. Rasta Homer's with us. Man, Rasta, let me know that you're with me. When we have a clear line, I will know, because Rasta's going to tell me. Let me know, Rasta. Okay, here's what's good. I'm going to tell you exactly what's good, dude. You're not even ready. You might want to share this broadcast. No, share it. You might want to share this one, buddy. You might want to share this. I'm going to tell you what I've been doing, buddy. Have you shared this yet? Let me tell you what I've been up to. Very good, very good. Okay, so look, you guys. I didn't hashtag this targeted individual or nothing like that, but, you know, Rasta says he's won. So I'm going to share what's been going on. So, dude, for the last, since the beginning of this year, for sure, I mean, virtually, I have had some breaks. You know, I have had some mercy. I don't know if it's at the hands of my abusers or how much is in my control. Relatively little, I'll tell you that much. Except everything is in your control. Alright, here's what happened. Constant voice to skull. I mean, the gaslighting games, you know? It's on with the gaslighting games. Why are you target? Oh, we're gonna scramble your thoughts and it sound like you said something because we got your voice graph. We're gonna have you saying like fuck the Pope or whatever out of context, right? All this shit, dude. I'm talking the whole roll. This is after just being regular gangstalk, thinking people were whispering around the corners and this sort of thing. This is like, you know, full on, here we are in your head, let's play the games. Are you with me? Are you with me? I heard they almost got you caught up on some shit, hurting somebody over these types of games, right? Right? Tell me if you're with me yet. Tell me if you're with me yet, man. Tell me if you know what I'm talking about. Tell me if you know what I'm talking about, bro. He's with me. Alright, here's the deal, man. The whole reason this shit got all hot this last time around, like, I was being regular old gangstalk for fucking 6 years or whatever. But I guess, like, shit got boring where they got tired and they saw there was something else going on. So I don't know how much of this is legit and how much of it is the game. But it seems like, you know, you can give feedback, right? Like, you can just say what's up to the people on the line, right? That's how the technology was invented to be used, right? To hold the space and connect people, huh? Tell me if you're with me so far, dude. Because, you know, once you're over the fact that they're going to gaslight you and they're going to gangstalk you and you're going to do all this. Once you're over that and it's the fucking wall and there's a war going on and we're all reasonable Americans in this bitch and somebody's in your space considering your intention, have them get a good look at your intention and make sure your intention is something worth looking at. I'm talking about holding prayer over these lines. I'm talking about reaching these people if they could be reached. Right? I'm talking about being an exemplary target with no kind of negative connotations to that. Alright? I'm talking about being like the end of the war. Alright? Be that for your targeteers, man, for your gangstalkers and all those. Because they have certain rules. They're really not invested with a lot of intention. They're just doing their jobs. Know that their intention to hurt you is not personal. It's not personal. And so, you know, can you get personal with these people? Can you? Can you, dude? You might be able to, dude. If every last TI did what I've been doing, we'd have a different game. We'd have a different scenario. If every single TI was ringing in the Love Singularity for their targeters, they're receiving each targeter as a full, whole, happy, healthy human being. And, you know, offering to take whatever steps necessary to help facilitate that. You know what I'm saying? Knock on my door, you guys. Holler at Brother Dank, you know. Book a session, you know. What is wrong in your life that you've been doing this to me for 6 years, and that I forgive you, and what? Now you still got your fucking finger up your ass and the other finger on the button. What now, dudes? Seriously, another fucking 6 years of that? I don't think it's going to go down that way the same way again. I don't think it's going to happen. You know, we run through a lot of tricks here. I've been fucking, you know, they turn the machine on full blast here and there. I know what it's like. You know, if they wanted to do that to me 24/7, they could, but apparently, it might be expensive, and I'm an endless font for the Love Singularity. So I'm gonna put all that out there. How's that make you feel, man? What do you think about that? Okay, so I mean, here's the thing, dude. You'll get breaks. But pretty much they're going to be present. The V2K, sometimes it's louder than other days. You know, I'm sure they can fuck with that, but for the most part, you know, I've been getting a break for the last week or so, a relative break, but I don't believe that it's over. You know, I don't believe that it's over until the war is over. You know, I don't believe it's over until these motherfuckers, you know, show up in person, not coming sideways, and say, look, man, war's over. And it's going to be a normalized thing. Like, yeah, I told you, motherfucker, this shit was played out and weak, and we're going to pass a joint, and that's going to be that, bro. I'm talking about complete forgiveness. No worries. And honestly, man, if you got something to share with these people about your faith, if you got something going on inside of you that makes sense, these people don't hear a lot that makes sense every day. You smoking a blunt with me? Thank you, man. All these people here all day, these people freaking out. Ho ho, fun gaslight gang. Fucking giving each other tiddlywinks and shit. Come on, man. How many people kill themselves over that shit? But it's not your concern, it's not personal, you're just doing your job. That shit is horrible, man. This shit is murderous. You know? What would Jesus do? What would he do there? He'd say, you know, put your sword away for a second. Let's pray for these poor lost souls, man. It would be like that. It'd be like that. So if every target blasted the line, I'm talking about leave the computer on with something fruitful for them to watch, some type of scripture, you know, leave it running. Make your temple a holy place always, you know, to where it's impenetrable by any type of gaslight. You got the fucking light of Christ blaring. You know, it kind of outshines anything else, man. So that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, if your light can be, like, pure and strong, there's nothing that can extinguish it, nothing that can snuff it out. No matter how much a naysayer wants to come in your space with that noise, that shit doesn't go that hard. That shit doesn't last a moment under the obliterating light of eternal truth. A lot of the Gangstalking shit was normal shit like red cars and horns. How do we even know it's for us? Okay, well, I mean, it'd be overt. It probably is for you. But, I mean, that's just like one flavor of the Gangstalking. Like, pretty much, dude, I got the voice to skull direct to my targeteer directory, and then Gangstalkers surrounding it with the targeteer passing messages off to the Gangstalkers, like coming around the corner, Gangstalking. Targeteer in one room, Gangstalkers around the corner. Like, this type of shit, dude. So, I mean, just because you got a few red cars and some blue cars and some honking horns, that don't mean that that's all there is that they got thinking about you. I mean, they're watching y'all the whole time. They're going to test you again. You know, look for different levels because, I've broken through a few levels to where, you know, whatever with a lot of this program, I'm kind of whatever about it, and I'm ready to move on to the next thing, which is if we're using this technology, if they can read your thoughts, bro, your shit is amplified right now, right? If they can read what you got going on, make what you got going on worth blasting, dude. Make what you got going on, touch somebody. Hey, Maria. I notice it, you don't notice it. It goes, if you don't feed into it. Oh, thank you for the super heart. Wow, that's what those super hearts are for? I didn't even know. I'm definitely not going to delete this broadcast ever. I got a super heart on it. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. We're not talking about targeting. Honestly, you're going to feed your targeting, man. Like, if you're getting pumped up, yeah, dude, that's exactly what it is. Press the button. Maria, seriously, that is outstanding. Oh, it's Mariah. I'm sorry, Mariah. It is Mariah. It's hard to see in here. I don't have lights right now. I got gang-stalked out electricity. Seriously, though. Like, if they see that you're not really giving the feedback that they're looking for in the program of the day, I mean, yeah, you call it, not that effective gaslight that day, We didn't really get them that hard today. Other days you've been beat up, right? So, I mean, yeah, it's not like, it's like once you learn the game a little bit, you're a little bit more aware. I mean, yeah, that helps you. Like, it's a real sense, right? But the less that you feed into it, for sure. And when the shit gets hard and they come at you directly, that's where it always gets tricky. So never receive anybody. Don't believe anything you ever hear over the line, bro. Don't believe anything you ever hear over the line. unless it's something you can independently verify, and they don't throw out a lot of stuff that is going to be useful to you. Now, my targeter seems to be making an appeal to humanity somewhere in a useful sense, and if that's not part of some stupid game, then that's awesome, right? That's awesome. That's awesome. And honestly, if you're giving feedback and they're responding based on your feedback, say, oh, there's a good day, it was a bad day. I mean, make sure every day is an awesome day, a total failure maybe for the program, but an awesome day for each one personally who steps into your space. But I mean, other than that, man, I mean, what they're doing is criminal and all that, but I mean, if there's a solution to this, that's amicable for all parties involved and for the good of America and the humanity, if there's an end to this, it's pretty much right up there at the end of all fucking problems. This is a fucking weird, stupid fucking problem to have. And if we can get through this one, everybody's intact, and everybody didn't lose their fucking jobs too hard, or if everybody has something else to do afterwards, then it's all good. Honestly, I'm dumb. I don't know stuff, and it wasn't for the videos, I would never thought it was a thing. Right. And honestly, a lot of people, they stay overt or covert. They have a lot of control. They see what you think. They know what you know. So they might keep it like on the outer bounds of your perception a little bit, and so you wise up, they're going to ride that line for sure. That's half the game. So what I'm saying is, dude, when the rest of the game comes up, if it does for you, and it's just you and you're standing on your square, dude, I want you to be firm there and be of light and just be a pure love, dude, because that cannot be penetrated or manipulated or anything, dude. If you have only benevolence for every single person in the world, the voices made you look into it and you found the videos. Okay, cool, good. Well, I mean, it sounds like you maybe found out some good information before things went too far in a particular direction. That's good. That's solid of you, man. I'm the type of person who's living free out here, and I just ran right into it, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's people in my head, what? Let me run up in that if I can, you know? Because really, I don't have a lot to hide, you know what I'm saying? I'm a relatively very transparent person. I also have a lot to give, and I don't want that to be overlooked. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it supposed to be? Like incapacitating your action on society or something? What is the point of this? I don't need to be incapacitated. I need to be enabled. You know what I'm saying? I need to be empowered like I was born to be empowered. Because what I'm aiming to do is pretty good. It's pretty good. It's objectively a good thing to look at. Subjectively, it's going to be good for everybody. Okay, he's back with us. Any way you go about it, what I'm talking about is pretty good. Think it can happen because of marijuana activism? Maybe, dude. That's the whole thing is why, and then you play on the lines like, oh, why is it because it's the most horrible thing that I did? Is it because someone hated me for something? What could it have been? Then they'll go through, check us out, dude. They went through my memories and shit. They found like some weird episode. They're like, yeah, what's up with that black bandana? That black bandana is why you got caught up. Man, that black bandana was like, what the fuck, a black bandana out of nowhere? And they're like, oh, man, that's pretty cool. We pulled up that black bandana, huh? Because they'd be scanning your memories and shit, dude. It's sick. I don't know what the deal is, but they'd be checking you out for a long time and just pulling things out, running with it, playing games. So, do I think it was because of my marijuana activism? I mean, dude, I fucking, for most part, for anyone who has a head on their shoulders and ear for what I'm about to say, weed is legal in all 50 states already. Before I fucking got a hold of it, I was just pointing that out for everybody. Is that powerful? Did what I do like affect people? Yeah, it had some effect. There's lots of reasons why you might be targeted, though. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure that matters, because what matters is the situation at hand, really, and what you can do to influence it. Mine never talked to me directly. They would just repeat a few insults. Yeah, you see, like, dude, I mean, I'm not saying you should challenge them or fucking awaken that spirit or anything, but I mean, you can communicate with the people who are on the other line. They were just repeating insults because that's, like, just the lowest fucking obvious thing you could do to hurt somebody's feelings that day. I mean, our words are powerful, right? If you, like, you can program DNA without having to slice it and splice it and reconnect and all this. You can reprogram DNA with language. So if somebody's on your fucking line saying fuck you, fuck you, fuck you all day, is that going to have some probably palpable effect on what's going on? It could. It could, dude. If you're not guarded against those types of assaults, man, it could really wreck your world if you're not prepared for that. So that's why, dude. That's why your word has to be pure, dude. Your intention has to be pure. Whenever you even consider this whole situation, just know that what you're talking about is really decent people. Decent people. I don't know how honest they are. I don't know what their troubles are, but I mean decent human beings, right? And a lot of them actually are trying to do something for the country or whatever, I guess. Because it's crazy. Aw and huh. Oh, it's fag and crazy. Aw, huh? Oh, wow. That's stupid. One time I got them all to repeat poop. They were being very proud of themselves for being rowdy, and they all started saying poop because I wanted them to. That was good. I know, right? So the thing is, like, here's the thing. Target whoever's trying to murder you like that, dude. Target them with, like, love and understanding. Like, this is a human being, man. This human being. Sticks and stones can break my bones, but this is a real human being on their line, probably going through real something. Real something. And so just understanding that, like, because that's the thing, dude. If you're getting attacked or something, all cruelty comes from weakness, right? Like, that's got to be something wrong on the other end where that's coming from, Like, let's try to understand that and ultimately, reach those people. The people I thought they were selling their house. Thought they were selling their house. Okay. Are selling. Okay, I don't know what that means. They're selling their house. Is that what you said? Is that something that someone tried to scare you with? Say they're going to sell the house? Right. I mean, sure. Okay. Dude, a lot of times there's lies involved. Untruths being. It's terrible. It's terrible because you can use a computer for some cool things. Cool things. You can use a computer for that. You can use computers to break out the Love Singularity on those who have never heard of it. The people I thought were V2K me for a sale sign on their house. Oh, gotcha. I'm sure they're in the neighborhood or whatever, dude. I mean, I'm sure they're in the neighborhood, dude. They usually have operatives nearby if they need to come out with, like, physical presence. So they'll throw that in there. But, honestly, dude, all the technology and stuff, it's got to become apparent. I mean, I guess a lot of stuff's under, like, secrecy and all that, but I mean, if you know what you're looking for, I mean, it can't be that hard. So I saw a guy who's following me to go to their house. Sure. Absolutely. So I mean, you got like it's reasonable, right? You got like a little base camp or whatever. Yeah, I've seen them next door and stuff. And for a while, dude, actually at one point, I called them out, right? Because I figured they were like around some, and like I saw some people next door talking some sideways stuff, and there was another group across the way talking some sideways stuff. And at one point, I was like, "Hey, man, like come out wherever you are." You know what I'm saying? Like get real just for a second, and like quit like hollering at me on the machine, and like show your physical presence, dude. Physical presence has come out, like next door, bam, outside, talking about feds and fucking busting tattoo shops instantly. You know what I'm saying? Or like you know, like, or give me a sign that I'm actually not just fucking crazy because I just like took these people through like some serious shit in my space. So I'm like, hold on a second, like, let's not gaslight everybody. Like, let's make sure I'm not crazy, and then come by with the car. Some dude shows up with his car, like, with his, leaning out of the fucking window, like, being all loud in his car, just, like, rolling up out of nowhere. That type of shit goes on, you know? So, I mean, what you got is, like, operatives around doing the thing, but you got real people who are doing it, man. Real people. Real people. So let me verify that. You know, I don't know if you're going to take, I don't know how much credit you get on your own line. You know what I'm saying? But when you're taking people through stuff, and there's an understanding, you know, that has to mean something, dude. That has to mean something. I mean, if the targeting means anything, and that has any real effect, you know, the light of understanding and truth definitely should have some bearing on the matter. You know, send this into Trump. Send this into Trump. I'd be interested in what he has to say. I know he's talking about spooking around and how it concerned him. The only time my voices went off script where they were trying to convince you there were other people, right? And so, like, they'll get you to attack someone, right? You had mentioned that, bro. I'm glad you held your head down like that and bear down on it and didn't fuck around. Because that's what they'll do, man. They'll voice map everybody, and, you know, you'll think your mom is talking some shit, like you have to go handle something with your mom, and she's not even in the house or whatever, you know? That stuff goes on. What's up, Reese? And I mean, they're asking me right now, how are you able to do all this all at once or whatever? You know, how are you able to fucking say this? You know, and like to an extent, I can't hear them because like sort of like a self-defense, like I don't want to listen to them, you know. But on the other, that's just like a physical response because I do know that there are human beings out here, and I have been live with voice skill before. It's been more natural, and that is a part of it. So I mean, it's going on. It's like always going on. It's like kind of like I don't know. It's a drag that people can't. And then like I challenge them even to do stuff like this, like come through with you know some stuff during the daytime that's not totally negative. You know, like just like gangstalk me into a good day. You know, be cool, something like that. And like I got something kind of like that, but like the Lyft driver had like a bunch of shit in their back seat. I had to like sit up front next to the Lyft driver. What a beautiful day it is. This or like this type of this type of sideways shit. I'm just talking about you got all these resources. You know, don't just be a non-actor for a day. See how that goes. I know everybody wants to act, you know, and be an actor, and that's what you get paid for. But there's a whole style of acting called stop acting and be natural, and do what your real instinct is, you know. And we should be free here in America to exercise the machine in a really beautiful way. If we're doing it like this all day long, we could make it awesome. That's all I'm saying. Make it really awesome if we chose to. You know, and like I don't know, like there's folks on the line right now. Is what I'm saying, Rasta. You know, and like I would like to hear them, but it's not always prudent to do so. It's based on my physical experience. I notice if you take your attention to your prefrontal cortex and not try to defend yourself, you don't notice the voices. Well, I mean, if you keep an active mind state, right? And there are parts of like places where you can focus, or all that kind of can help, or keep your mind quiet and all that. But also, like, give me technical training on the machine or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Give me some training on it. If you're gonna just plug me into it, you know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? Like, there's some way to do it. There's a way to live your life free, and based on the information that you have, that to be well good enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to control my mind without like the proper information. You know, like I resist that instinct to like hide or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so atrocious, the concept, that I just want to apply like love and light to it constantly. Because it's pretty powerful technology, right? It's not totally exceptional stuff, you know, at this day and age. I'm not totally wowed by it. I'm a little bit wowed by the applications. A little bit like, wow. But it also shows you the potential that you can run in the whole other direction and just be ridiculously awesome. What's up, Tatted Up Monica? How are you? We're in here going through it. Giving thanks for the space to assert our own intentions. And we are giving thanks for the fact that, you know, we're placed in the middle of righteousness, you know. We're like smack dab amongst perfect truth everywhere. And grace surrounds this whole situation right now for everybody on the line. Everybody on the line is permitted. Everyone on the line right now is permitted, has the allowance to live perfectly free and do your real impulse right now, and to give that out. You're perfectly free to do that. And furthermore, you've been free to do that. You are free now, and forever you are absolutely free to do that. That's where I'm at with it, Rasta. That's where I'm at with it this evening. I pray for every TI to understand that they're dealing with human beings on the other side of the wall, and ultimately our lives are not better. You know, if all we're gonna do with our minds is build walls, it's ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous. This shit was about connecting neurons and stuff. You know, we need to be more I don't know, libertarian with this technology or whatever. We need to be more democratic. We need to be more free about it. We need to let each one deal with the truth and not have to fucking be sideways about anything. We also recognize the many wide ways to peace everywhere. We recognize the really easy choices. What's up, 6? We see many easy, fruitful, good choices out here. And so that's what I want every targeter, you know what I'm saying? The world calls them perps sometimes. Anyone associated with that whole really extra legal situation out there, I want them to experience forgiveness, I want them to, like, really be forgiven somewhere inside them. And I want them to recognize, like, there's human beings involved in all this. There's human beings everywhere you look. There's a human being. What's up, sweetie? We're at Portland. Oh, hey, Edie. What's up, my people? Thank you guys for coming through. In Oregon, very good. Very good. It's a great state. Great state, Oregon. Beautiful country. Okay, figured as Michael. Okay. Okay. Interesting. And Sweetie's inviting thoughts. You're tired? Oh, thank you, Edie. Listen, my prayers are with you at this time. It's all about you right now. You got it. Power to you, Edie. It's beautiful, isn't it? Have you seen the moon out tonight over this fair land? Have you seen the moon? You guys, please take a moment, if you have not tonight, to go check out the moon and give thanks to your earthly mother for the soft glow all night long of the reflection of the Father. What in the world are you smoking? Okay. This is some tobacco to clear the space. And we also give thanks for the sweet aroma of the knowledge of everything you need to know. Everything you'll need to know is out there. A lot of it's been gathered in centralized areas like a certain book or two, a certain website. You find a lot of details. A lot of pertinent details to your life are definitely out there. Please check them out. Please check them out. Alright. This dude's trying to get in on it. He wants to get in. He's in. Okay, let me back this up. Maybe that'll help. My connection's not the greatest. Okay. Maybe I should restart, Rasta. Let me reset because this is one to log. So, I'll be right back. Thank you for getting through that whole broadcast. That was pretty cool of you, my friend. That was good stuff. So just pray for these guys, right? Subscribe to Brother Dank.